Hey everyone, welcome to West Ham Fan TV's Big Match Preview. I'm Scotty Collier. Before I get into the preview, I'd just like to say this video is sponsored by OneFootball. The OneFootball app is the easiest way to keep up to date with all your latest news, transfers and stats all in one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description below. Straight with the preview, we take on Manchester City up at the Etihad, 4:30 kickoff on Sunday. Looking to drag ourselves out the bottom three. Easy task, Man City, Premier League champions. Yeah, we should go there and get a result. You know, let's be honest. The way we defended against Brighton in that second half, it was very, very kamikaze. And, you know, in the end, we were lucky to get away with a point. Excellent first half, you know, scoring just before half-time the second goal as well. You know, we seem to be cruising, but we just didn't turn up in that second half. You know, leading 2-0, Brighton pull one back, then going 3-1 up and then throwing it away, as I said, with that kamikaze defending. It's just not good enough. Sitting in the bottom three, taking on the Premier League champions, you know, hoping to get a result against a side we haven't done well for in a very, very long time. When you look at City themselves, they've lost their last two fixtures without scoring. They're now playing West Ham. You know, the team that likes breaking ducks. You haven't scored for a while, along come us. So yeah, it's not pretty really. You know, when you look at the interesting stats around this, City have lost more games so far this Premier League season than they did in the previous two seasons. So it shows a poor season that they're having, and they're still sitting second in the Premier League. But teams have got a result against them. You know, Crystal Palace went and got a draw against them. You know, it's about making ourselves hard to beat and not defending the way we did against Brighton. You know, City, they've got an abundance of talent, a wealth of talent. When you look at the stats going in to the fixture, you know, I think our last 9 games, they've beaten us scoring 32 goals to our 4. You know, you look at our stats personally as a side, I think in our last 16 fixtures where we've conceded a goal, we failed to go on and get a win. I think that's just Premier League. You know, these stats are really, really worrying, and something that we've got to turn ourselves around. And, you know, when we're playing City, playing Liverpool in that bottom three, you just think, how are we going to get out of it? You know, if results go against us, we don't get a result against City and we don't get a result against Liverpool, we could be cut adrift by the time it comes to us playing Southampton and desperate for a win. So, you know, we've got to make sure we're resilient for this game. We can't go in it with the attitude of attacking them, in my opinion. We need to be a bit more resilient, defend a lot better than we did against Brighton, make it hard for City to carve us apart, as we've done before in previous seasons. You know, we didn't get a win up there, but we've been difficult to beat. I think there was a time when we lost 2-1. You know, we were tough to beat, and that's what we need to do. That's what other teams have gone to do. And then if we do get an opportunity, we need to take it. We saw against Liverpool, you know, we were 2-0, lost 2-0 in that game, but we still created opportunities that if you're taking, it changes the game. It gives teams a bit of confidence. You know, you may go on to nick something, but it's going to be very, very difficult. When we look at our injury list, obviously no Wilshere, Anderson or Yarmolenko, but Bowen will be making his debut. Whether he starts the game, we'll have to wait and see, but, you know, he'll definitely be in and around the starting 11 for that fixture. City, Zinchenko suspended. Sane's obviously still missing his return to training for them. Mendy is a doubt, and the key one for us, that fingers crossed he is out, is Raheem Sterling, who has got an excellent record against us. He's been involved in a lot of goals in the games that he has played against us. His pace is frightening, and he causes us so many problems. You know, and obviously he limped off of their last game the other night. So hopefully we'll be missing with that, or they may even rest him for this one, which could be, you know, a blessing in our part. You know, you don't want to wish any player injury, especially with the Euros. You know, England in the Euros coming up. We want Sterling fit for that. But if he has to miss out on this game, you know, I won't be too concerned, because, you know, as I said, he's got a great record against us. But as we said with City, they have got a wealth of talent. So it's going to be very, very tough. At best, I think we've got to hope for a draw. We've got to make ourselves hard to beat. We can go there, you know, try and get something out of this game. You know, just try, just turn up. That's all I'm asking. We need points. We desperately need points, and we need something to sing about. Let's be honest. We're going to obviously take a good faithful up there, as we normally do. You know, show them some pride, show them some passion. Even if we get beat, you know, turn up. That's all the boys. That's all of us, and you know, all the boys that I know who support West Ham. That's all they're going to want to see. Turn up, put a performance in. If you're beaten at the end of the day by the better team, then so be it. But don't just roll over. Thank you very much for watching. Check out all our other videos. I do believe there'll be fan cams after the City game, so make sure you check them ones out. And one thing left to say, come on you Irons.